Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Bleeding Crypto's 15-minute market update. Today is Tuesday, August 20th, 11:17 a.m. local time. I hope you're having a good day, morning, or afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Let me start off by giving my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is to be used for your fantasy paper trading for entertainment purposes only. All right, guys. So I've been away for a little while. I was on vacation, as you guys know. Just got back yesterday evening, settled in, went to the gym this morning, got my routine back. And now I'm going to give you guys a market update of what I'm looking at. We had a really nice move this morning. We were able to short this with our team, our Discord team, early in the morning when I do my daily morning brief videos with my team. That's the first thing I do in the morning. Get my cup of coffee and we look at the charts, and it happened to work out really well. Right where we started to get this consolidation on the lower time frames, on the 15-minute time frames, we started to look at the high block data. The high block data then gave us these two areas here of liquidity that we targeted, and we opened our shorts. We got paid. We closed them. It was a nice 7% morning. Then we flipped to a long, and we are currently in a long position because of this here. So let me go to the TA first. So as you can see here, this area is still part of the cluster that I posted last week. We hit the first cluster, which is right in here. So we took that completely out on Saturday. Then today we hit the bottom of this cluster here, but we didn't quite break it. So I believe that we have an opportunity to go up. However, we have, as you can see, let me point this little area, this little bull flag breakout, but failure. So if you can look at this area here, the slanted area here, this downward channel here on this local time frame, on this 4-hour time frame, you can see where we broke out. We hit that cluster. We came right back, and I was hoping we could at least back test this into support, but we failed. So now what I'm looking for is an obvious back test of the bear break. You can see here where this top of this channel line, and again, it's not a real channel line because we haven't confirmed anything at the bottom, but the one that I'm trying to hopefully establish has been a very good area of prior support, resistance, blew through these here, back tested it here as resistance. We went above it, we failed to back test it as support, came below it. So naturally, not only am I looking at this diagonal line here of this potential bull flag, I'm looking also at the bear break of this here, because it isn't a bull break because we did lose it to the bears. So we want to see a back test here. If I see a back test into this area here, I'm going to close my long position that I opened on this drop here when we closed our short positions, and see what kind of a move we're going to get. If we stop here, I close my long, open a short. If we break above it, I know with a very high probability that we're going to come back down here and we're going to back test this. If the back test fails, my short stays active. If we hold, my short flips into a long and we start playing to the upside. So the way I play it, because I'm a day trader, I look for strong areas of validation and invalidation. And in this particular area, I have two. So I'm very fortunate to have two very clear areas of support and resistance. One, long-standing, which is the top of this channel line, and it goes on for a while. Look at this. It goes way back before even this drop here. Then I have this consolidation, this downward slope, which could be considered a bull flag. I think it's a little too extended to be a bull flag. To be honest with you, it's more of a falling channel. However, those tend to be more bullish than bearish, as they tend to break up, but not always. And as you can see here, we attempted to break up. However, we were smacked down. So very clear area of rejection, very clear area of rejection in order for me to now take profit on my scalp long position, which allows me to then decide if I want to open a short position immediately or if I want to wait. Because it's so clear, and because we have two areas so close together, for me, I'd much rather have an automatic short. Again, the loss is going to be minimal, if any, because of the fact that if we do break out, we're going to come back here and we're going to back test this with a very high probability. Enough so that I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. So I'm going to be shorting this on an automatic basis, but I do want to close and take profit on my long. I had a nice profit here. I want to do the same here. A nice profit to the upside. So at least I secure profits, and like I mentioned before, I could always retake that long if we decide to go higher and take out this liquidity. As it is, short term, we have this liquidation cluster right here. We have a liquidation cluster on Bitcoin to close at, what is this? 59,500. So 59,500 would put us we're almost there. We're less than $100 away to knock out that cluster. But even with that cluster being taken out, I still believe that there's a high probability we're going to hit in here. So these are the type of calls that I not only called on my Discord, but I called the long position on my Telegram, the $25 a month Telegram. I didn't call this short on my Telegram because the first thing I do, my priority is my educational Discord group. I start with them first. Once we're done analyzing the market and I have a good sense of where we're going to go, then I give my greetings to my Telegram group, give them a quick rundown, not really educational basis, but more points of what I'm looking for, any position, any trade setups. So immediately I said, you know what? When we came down here, open along, they're on along, everyone's in profit. We're $400 above our entry, so we're doing nicely. Stop loss on break even. We cannot lose on that trade. And now all we have to do is wait for this target to hit, take our profit, flip to a short, and then wait for my instructions, depending on how the market behaves here. And those are my days, guys. Those are my mornings. I stay very busy, not only trying to update you guys, trying to update my Discord, trying to update my Telegram. So I've got a lot posting these videos, making live videos for my Discord, making recording videos for you guys. So as you can see, I stay pretty busy, but I do like it. I do enjoy it. I like the sense of validation that I have, being able to be in this business for so long, being able to do this on a daily basis. And not that I'm always going to be right. I'm not. But for the most part, when you look back weekly, 2 weeks, a month basis, I'm positive. That's all I can ask for. Am I going to be positive every day or every week? No, I'm not. I'm not that good. I'm not that smart. Hopefully you guys can direct me to somebody who has 100% success rate. Would love to follow, would actually love to learn from them. How do they do it? How do they have a perfect record? I'm striving to get to that level, but unfortunately I'm not there yet. So I have to take the good with the bad. When the opportunities come up, when the volatility comes in, I don't shy away because I took some losses. I step in. Don't worry about those. Those are in the past. What can I do today? Today's a new day. Today's a new, a fresh day for me to maximize my ability to turn any red days into green days. So that's what my mindset is for today. I'm very excited that we had a nice win. We're in another win now, and I'm hoping to take our third win. We also had a really nice 93% win yesterday on Popcat when I was still in the airplane. We had just landed. I called out a trade for my Telegram group with a 93% ROI. The target hit overnight while I was sleeping. I actually exited at a 33% ROI only because I had some losses last week, and I put a little bit more than I'm comfortable with. So 33% equated to quite a bit of gains. I didn't want to give any of that back, though my TA was pretty spot on. I did not want to take that chance. I'd rather secure those profits, and I was able to do that. And when I woke up this morning, it was again very validating feeling. We literally turned around. The wick hit my target. That is a very validating feeling, guys. You know how hard it is to look at an asset, especially a low liquidity meme coin like Popcat, and be able to call exactly where it's going to turn around? That is very, very exciting. I feel very fortunate. I feel very blessed that I'm able to do that, and more so that I'm able to put money into the pockets of my followers. So that's always a good feeling. All right, so moving forward, guys, this is the intraday setup. Now we're going to go look at the macro view and see what am I looking for. This is the 4-hour time frame. Let's go over to the daily time frame. The daily time frame, in my opinion, has not changed much for me. I am still looking for the liquidity to get swept down below. Once we sweep this low, I do believe that this was the bottom. Now, keep in mind, there's a term that I coined in my Discord group that I named it signature move. It's something that we play a lot on my Discord, and it basically shows a sweep of the lows. It's a sweep of the lows. It's a certain pattern that I see, that I identified from watching the markets on a daily basis, 7 days a week for years, that I call signature move. A signature move below 49 to say 49, 48, 700 or 49, that would be a signature move. So I can definitely see the potential for that. I don't see anything lower than that until we have a clean candle close below 49,000. We have a clean candle below with no immediate reclaim. Then I'm looking at 44,700, but I'm not even going to entertain that when things look the way they look. I think the market is extremely bullish. I know there's a lot of gloom and doom posts, which adds to my bullishness. It adds to the resolve that we're going to go higher than lower, because most people are positioned for the doom and gloom. Today, to give you an example why I follow the money. This morning we had, let me show you this, guys. This morning we had $9.34 billion in accumulative long contracts. Within 2 hours, we knocked out $6 billion. Within 2 hours, $6 billion in contracts. Not margin, but the actual overall contract. It's a lot of money. That's a lot. And this is how the market makers make their money. They will get everyone bullish. They'll get everyone to long and think, okay, here we go. And then before you can react, they just drop that hammer. Look, before you can react, as it's going up, it turns red and bam. Excuse me. Not giving you an opportunity to do much, which again is why I live in the 5 and 15 minute time frames. As a day trader, it's very difficult to spot those types of weaknesses, those types of reversals, those types of EMA crossings, those types of oversold, overbought RSIs when you're looking at the higher time frames. You need to go down into this world, into the 5 minute, into the 1 minute world, where a lot of data is being shown. The same bear structures that we utilize for the higher time frames are shown on those smaller time frames, and they play out much quicker, allowing us to get in front of those bigger moves. All right, guys, so I just wanted to give you my 2 cents. I actually have to take off now. I got my grandkids just showed up. They're knocking on the door now. So I got to let you guys go. Everyone have a really good day, and I'll give you guys an update tomorrow. If you want to join my Telegram group, please send me a DM, and I'll send you a link to my website to sign up for that $25 a month trade setup channel. Thank you, guys.